Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be dyeing hair from 1B to blue. Now starting off, we're going to use our Clairol 30 developer as well as their BW2 bleach. And you're going to need a basin deep enough to have the wig, bleach, and developer. Don't forget your gloves because we definitely have to stay protected from all this bleach. Now, as you guys can see, I'm going to go ahead and scoop the developer in there. I did 6 scoops, which is pretty much the entire bag. So I don't know why I was scooping, but I used 6 scoops and that actually wasn't enough. So you guys are going to see me go back in with some quick blue bleach. And I used 20 developer and I just lathered it up. And I wanted to make sure that I had a creamy consistency and not a runny kind like you usually would want when you're trying to bleach bundles or a wig section by section. But I'm going to keep quiet and I'm going to let you guys see what I was doing. So this is a wig from Beauty Factory Hair. They are actually a South brand company. It's actually a beauty supply here in South Florida. And this is their 20-inch super wave in the color 1B. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take this tag off and place that wig in that bin, okay? I'm going to lather it up. There's no nice way to do it. You could be as messy as you want. It do not matter, okay? Just cover all of that wig up, or bundles, whatever it is that you're using, just cover it up. Now you want to make sure that you comb or brush this hair out. I chose to use a Denman brush because I attempted with a comb and it wasn't working out for me. So I used a Denman brush, and you're going to go from the bottom and lead up to the root. If you guys are watching, you can see how rough I was with this hair, and I am so sorry, hair. Oh my gosh. But you want to just go ahead and brush it out and make sure that every strand is coated with the bleach and developer, just to make sure that everything is lifted properly and has the same color, and you don't have any blotchy spots. Then I used saran wrap and I covered the top of the basin. I want to use saran wrap because of the fact that aluminum foil I can't really see through, and I wanted to watch this wig as it lifted, because this is a process where you're going to need to watch the wig because it lifts very quickly. This doesn't take as long as it would take if you're doing strand by strand. So just go ahead and cover that basin. Once I covered it, I let it sit for about 7 minutes on one side, and then I flipped it over and I let it sit for 8 minutes on the other side. So 15 minutes in total, just to make it lift to a lighter brown, blondish color, and not the 1B that we originally had. So as you guys can see, in just 15 minutes, this is how light it got. And this is a perfect color, perfect shade for the blue that we're going to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and wash this bleach out. Make sure that you get all the bleach out. And I didn't shampoo and conditioner it yet because I was going to use another shampoo beforehand. But just wash the bleach, girl. Wash it. Now in the tub, I have the purple shampoo from Shimmer Lights, the blonde and silver, and I'm going to let the wig sit in it. I'm dipping it into the mixture because I want to make sure that every piece of hair is coated and just making sure that it's getting through the wig, and I'm going to let it sit in this water. This is actually hot water included with the shampoo. And I'm going to let it sit in the water for about 15 to 30 minutes just to make sure that I get this brassy tone out. Regardless of if I was dyeing the hair or not, I don't want there to be a brassy tone. So that's what I did. Then I just washed his hair out again after the shampoo. It got a little shedding, don't pay attention. And I used the Sign Essentials Natural in Agave and Lavender, their shampoo and conditioner. And we're going to wash the hair. And this is what the hair turned out to look like. It's a nice brown, not too light, not too dark, but perfect for coloring the wig as I wanted to. And look at that texture, it's still there. It's not wavy. I mean, it's not super wavy, but it's wavy. And we went ahead and used the Kiss Temptation colors in Sapphire and Royal Navy. And I used all of the Sapphire in the bowl. I didn't use too much Royal Navy, but I definitely used all of the Sapphire. So when it came to the Royal Navy, I just squirted it in the bowl. I didn't really know how much I put, but I wanted it to be not too much compared to the Sapphire because I wanted my blue to be a little bit lighter. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that all in and apply it to the hair. But I'm gonna stop talking and let you guys watch this part as well, because when we got to the frontal, it got a little bit different. The dye's on my arm. But when we got to the frontal, I decided to make the roots a different color, just royal navy. So with the sapphire and royal navy mixture, I just went close to the roots but not all the way at the roots, and just dyed the hair. Now when it came to the roots, I used just the Royal Navy Kiss color, and I made sure that I was very careful with how I was applying it. You will see me do more of a brush stroke type of technique with the brush, just to make sure that I do not touch that lace, because if I do, I ruin it, okay? And I let that sit for about 3 to 4 hours, and I will tell you that it honestly turned to like an aquamarine color rather than the blue that I wanted it to. So I let it sit in a watercolor method with the rest of the Royal Navy for about 30 minutes.